All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup. We're into the grand finals, and currently we have N Faculty with a 1-0 map lead here. And are looking to close this out in a 2-0 sweep. They're going to be over on your blue side, and we're going to have TTD over on your right. Let's go to the lineups for you guys at home. Prom Bear, Obvious, Sigu, Cedrin, and Mountain on the side of N Faculty. On the side of TTD, we have Phantom, Nightmare, Snow, Sunny, and Bonaparte. So let's see how this game develops here. We've had TTD winning their bottom lane, actually, pretty well in that last game, but obviously it didn't carry through to the later parts of the game. But I'm curious to see how this Tryndamere does topside. Running Ghost, running Ignite, and if he can get started, if he can get a couple of kills or some good farm or a couple of items, he can really be a true terror to deal with. So we'll find out here if he can keep that up. But I don't really know. I mean, I guess we'll find out if he's able to do that. Obviously, he has a tough time against Trundle.
Minions have spawned.
And he will have a tough time against this team because of the CC that they can really lock him down with. Not running cleanse or anything like that. So we'll find out here. We're going to have, looks like Evelyn start over at his own blue. And that's what I'm really curious about, is because they don't have a tank. They have Leona. That's it. The only person to really soak up any sort of damage here. And it's going to be support. So as long as Elise and Trundle get a little bit tanky, they should be able to take him in this mid game here. And Cedrin trying to be aggressive. It looks like Sunny trying to shove the lane as well. Trying to get that early level 2 advantage. Just waiting for the lane to shove a little bit here, and Phantom trying to actually just last hit right now. Trying to get his level 2 as well. Currently 5-1 in CS there. Bonaparte does actually land the E on the mountain. Can they transition that to anything else? No. So he's only level 1. I thought he was level 2. Typically don't take that at level 1. And he's gonna be pressured out just a little bit here. We do have Cedrin though forcing it back. Actually applying a lot of pressure right now, and Sunny taking a lot of auto attack crowds from Mountain. Even as Bonaparte as well, but level 2 should be coming in here momentarily, and that's going to be when that action really breaks out. And there it is, Sunny hitting level 2 as well as Bonaparte, shoves them back right away, and Phantom actually doing some really good damage. What is he running? 4% lifesteal, no crit. Okay, so not running any special runes for this. And you can see, starting with that Dorn's Blade. We do have the Runic Shield start actually by Bonaparte, so not going his Dorn Shield, he's typically been going. But CS currently even between these two bottom laners. Actually, it's quite surprising considering that range difference. But Sigu going to be taking some harass here in middle. And Evelyn visiting that top side for that gank. Let's see, can they get anything happen off it? Sigu slowed up here, but honestly has a W, just walks away from it, didn't even need to use a Pillar of Filth. And completely escapes unharmed. Yeah, he took a little bit of damage, but didn't have to use a flash, didn't have to use anything to escape that. And he is fine. So, down to bottom. CS still pretty damn even between these two laners. I don't think Sunny's landed a Q yet, though. But Prawn's slowly getting dwindled down. And Phantom able to stay very healthy here, hasn't been ganked. Which we might see Obvious come up soon, to give Trundle a little bit of time to catch up. Not having easiest of times here trying to last hit with Tryndamere just using that W, trying to take away that attack damage so he can't. And look at the spins. He's getting Prawn very low. He has Ignite, obviously. That potential for the kill is very possible, and we do see Prawn doesn't have his flash, or sorry, not his teleport to actually escape this, so this could be very dangerous thing. Remember his teleports he did have last game were always defensive though. It was always to get back to his turret. That was on the side of Phantom last time. When he was playing Trundle, he wasn't able to make any ganks or anything happen off of that. But right now we do have Evelyn now visiting middle. Don't think they'll pick up a kill onto the Scrogus though. He is pretty low on mana, so just be careful here. And that damage that Phantom's just able to do, he's just getting that crit off and then he's just turning around, spinning away. But now he doesn't have a ward towards his top side. This could be the time for him to finally turn things around, but Prawn has to be very careful. He could get ignited, and actually might get dead one in the turret, but they're going to chase one around. The pillar field does come out. Phantom popping the ghost. Actually does get ignited up here. He's looking for a spin to escape this one, but he's so low on health. He pops the Q to heal up, but will he be able to escape? They do get the flash. They do get the soul, but they don't get the next auto attack. He does spin. He's going to escape that one and actually not get taken down, so he's going to survive. He pulls 3 summoners with him, and he does escape that. So fantastic little bit of play by him. And they hold on to giving away that first blood here. And obviously the gate coming in. Mountain does get locked up here, but here comes Snipe from the side. And that is first blood picked up by Leona. Now Cedrian, he's in trouble. Forced to flash away. Does actually dodge a slow. And he does get stunned up right after that, though. He does have flash, but he does get locked down yet again by Zenith, but is he going to get dove under? He will go down as he used that flash and the bear. So another kill coming in. And that is a bottom lane. TTD getting another strong start here. Well, we saw how that happened last time. So a nice little bit of an early lead going. And they do get that one kill to Jinx, who picks up a BF sword. And a Sightstone picked up right away for Bonaparte, so he's going to be extra tanky in lane, extra hard to deal with. Meantime, middle, CS lead building up for Snow. Top lane, CS lead building up for Phantom. And TTD looking much different in this game than they did just prior. Having an easier time than they did last time. But can they keep it up? Because they fell apart at the most unfortunate times. Phantom does have that Vamp Scepter, so he really can't get shoved out of lane here. He's got to be ganked, and right now we do have Nightmare was actually sticking around to potentially pull something off, but obvious able to fix that. And he is constantly being a dick in this top side Phantom. I mean, obviously you're seeing health pots chug left and right out of Prawn. He's trying to auto attack just to sustain. He's finally pushing Phantom back a little bit here, but he can just heal up and be completely fine. They're both gonna go for those Blade of the Rune Kings. And Prawn is trying to shove him out, trying to make him miss some last hits here, but now he's getting engaged upon Phantom. Just gonna back away for this one. Doesn't have that crit. There it is right there. And that is most certainly gonna be down because he has Ignite. And that is going to be a dead Prawberry. He's trying to survive with his ultimate. He actually traps himself with the Pillar of Filth. Will it be enough? Yes, he gets the kill. Either way, keeps Trinity locked in there, and that is Phantom go down. So 1-for-1 trade. And that will actually allow... Oh no, Prawn actually bought a cloth armor and then sold it and then bought 2 cloth armors. Little bit of a miss. Actually, no, okay, he refunded it, so he's fine. I was about to say that would have been really bad, but able to... a little bit of tankiness that he's going to need. He's going to go for that Warden's Mail, then probably stop there and go back into that Bilgewater Cutlass. But speaking of that, the item is now done for Phantom. And he's going to continue to apply that pressure towards that top sign. But what a turnaround by Prawn to really make something out of nothing off of that. But now it comes down to, can he continue to do little plays like that? Or is he going to be in trouble? And even though that BF sword is in the hands of Sunny, Cedrian's been able to keep up quite well on farm, surprisingly. Down about 8 CS right now, even though my team does have 2 kills over him. Sigu trying to go for some harass on the Snow right there. Actually landed a couple of barrels, but those chalices not really doing too much damage, but should be able to regen quite a bit. Gonna spot that pink right out in that bush. Gonna take that out. That's been up since pretty much the beginning of the game. And we turn back to lane, and luckily for them, that Sweeper's lens hasn't come back up just yet here as Phantom just gets behind him, spins out. Actually, what is he leveling here? Let me go and check him with that. Actually leveling his Q, so he's not going to do too much damage to that. And Prawn actually able to fight against him head to head here, even though the Bilgewater Cutlass was used. He doesn't have an ultimate available here. Does have Ignite, does have Pillar of Filth, and that is going to be a dead Phantom. Or is it? Yes, it will. Eventually, as the ultimate's still taken away. No! What? He still survives. As his ultimate just came up at the last second to save himself from the taking damage of Prawn's ulti. Somehow he survives that. And he gets ridiculously a lot of health too from spamming that Q. And he's able to sustain. Now Cedric getting engaged on bottom. Knight coming up the side. Ultimate comes in as well. That is a dead Caitlyn as well as a dead Annie. And that is 2 more kills now racked up for the side of TTD. 5-1 now in favor of them. And it looks like they're going to go for Dragon off of this as well because they know exactly where Elise is. And there's the flash. Actual slow on a Snow here, but he's just backing away. Ignite up, pulls it back in with the ultimate. And that is going to be an Zenith Blade landing. That's going to be a kill coming for Snow. And TTD looking like a complete different team this time as they will pick up Dragon as well. Now we'll be up about 4,000 gold here. Only 11 minutes in. I was wondering what happened to them last game, but they've definitely fixed that one. Alright, so 6-1, 11.5 minutes in, 17.5 thousand to the 14,000 gold. No turrets have been taken just yet. The lead is definitely building right now as Sojourn just going to shove the lane in since Jinx just backed right then. And we'll be able to shove this into turret quick enough, I would imagine. And now Prawn Bear does have his Bilgewater Cutlass done. You see that, and a Zeal now done for Phantom though. So his crits and attack speed is going to be a lot more impactful as these fights break out. Both of them are 1-1. Though this Evelyn has become very dangerous very soon here. If they don't come up with an answer for him soon, because he's been picking up kills. It's 1-0-3, mostly assists. But he's been at the right place for the majority of the right times. And it's starting to really hinder the growth? I don't know if you want to call it that. They're starting to hinder the other team here. And do see them going in for the fight on the top side. Phantom pops the ultimate. Gonna dive out of Prawn here. Prawn does have that pillar fill, doesn't think Cocoon under the turret, and he's gonna go down. Obviously gonna pick that one up here. In the meantime, on the bottom side, we did have Mountain get very low on health here, but he did survive. And was able to back away, though he's still sticking around. They want that turret, so right now, with not being able to get too much closer, that will be the first of the game. Going over for TTD now. And we'll take the goal lead a little bit further now, about 3.5 thousand. As we do have a turret trade on the top side, so gonna get squashed from that down to 3. And will they keep shoving, or will they back away? And it looks like obvious. Just gonna go for some counter jungler here, as well as Nightmare doing the same. Taking away those double golems, and you're seeing Sunny get cocky again in a 1-on-2. Now, Phantom gonna get dope under the turret, no ultimate available. I imagine he'd go down in just a second. Obvious. Gonna get the Q off, gotta pick up the kill. And that is now Phantom being shut down on this top side. And not to mention this top turret being pushed on. Reducing the engage. Actually lands on a Sedge right there with the Zenith Blade. He's gonna get caught up here. The ultimate comes in at Evelyn. They do get the stun up, but he's gonna go down either way. Now Mountain, he's under threat. He's gonna go down as well. Double kill picked up now for Sunny. Meantime, they're still pushing that top side. We're gonna have a turret traded a piece here for both teams. Or it would be very soon, as now instead of actually going for the turret, we're gonna continue to keep the waves pushed off of it. And a turret trade nonetheless here coming in just a second. And that will be a second turret going down for Prawn Bear this time. A response right away out of TTD. So 14 minutes in, 4 turrets total taken down, and the gold lead, it's starting to lengthen a little bit, but not too much here. But with those 2 turrets going down, that allows Phantom just continually farm up here on this top side. Actually free farm, or at least continue to shove the lanes in constantly. And they're gonna need some sort of answer for this. Now they've been doing quite a good job of it so far. The Warden's Mail has been picked up. I mean, look at the other items. A Hex Drinker picked up on the side. A Nightmare, going for a little bit of an AD Evelyn build. And not to mention, on the other side, we do have the Ancient Golem done. The Athenes and Holy Grail not done middle just yet for Gragas, but it is done the other side here. Now, Prawn Bear can be forced to run away from Phantom. You should be able to take him 1v1, I would imagine now, just with the help of that Warden's Mail alone. The armor gives you, not to mention the attacks, or the movement speed slow. We'll find out he's able to heal up quite a bit, nonetheless. Just going to be hiding inside his own bush for now. But we do have the bottom lane of TTD rotating towards the top side, and that's something I guess we didn't really touch on, is with them taking that turret, that allows the bottom lane of Sedge and Mountain to just free farm up here if they do want to. But instead they're heading middle. Looks like they want to duke it out right now. And Gragas going straight in. Actually catches that Orianna here, but they're not able to follow up on that. He's able to flash away from that one. Do you see Orianna to come in? It catches on the obvious. He's able to escape it here. Now Bonaparte, he's pretty much left all to his own devices, not being hit at all by anyone. We'll run away from this. So a little bit of a flash engage coming out of Sigu. Forces the flash out of Snow and forces the flash out of Sunny as well here. Not to mention being forced back just a little bit right there too. And almost able to take down a Pink Ward. Now he might get caught up here though. This could be very dangerous if he gets caught with a red auto attack. He does get caught up. He shouldn't be able to get, so he actually flashes out of the Evelyn ultimate and does survive. Even with Trinity coming down from the side, he is able to escape. And Sigu trying to hold on to this wave, but does have enough ability power and the blue buff to keep the waves pushed off. But he can't survive much auto attack here. And Sunny almost getting sent up onto the turret. That actually might have been a possible engage coming out, but Prawn going to continue to shove this top side, continue to shove it straight into Phantom. Not allow him to get all this free farm, and if he's going to go for it, he's going to make him work for it. And Malphite able to take out a Pink Ward himself, but Dragon coming up in about 20 seconds. And I don't think we're going to see either of the top laners there, though, to help out for it. And you're already seeing Elise back away, you're seeing Caitlyn back away, and you're already seeing Leona in the pit, trying to clear out all those wards. But now 10 seconds to go here. Trundle looks like he might head down for it, but he might be just a little bit too late, I would imagine. Not to mention Elise back in base. I don't think he can be back quick enough to stop this. And this should be a free dragon for TTD here. Unless Annie can stop it somehow. I mean, Gragas isn't even there. But Snowdog getting caught up here. He does not flash get away. Prombear went head-to-head against him. Does get pulled back in with the ultimate. And Snow, he should be able to pick this one up pretty damn easily here. The build order cutlass wasn't even used. And Snow just 1v1ing Prawn. Not sure what that was about, but they get the dragon, they get the kill, and they extend their goal lead now to 5,000 here, 17.5 minutes in. And they're looking to take it to a mat number 3 here any moment now. Obviously, they do need to close the game out first before that can happen. And I don't think Faculty are going to be giving this one up anytime soon, though. And we see Blithering King will be finished up for Prawn momentarily. Let's have those 2 daggers. We see a Death Cup almost done for Snow now, where Sigu finally was able to finish his Unthink's and Holy Grail just a few seconds ago. So that kind of shows you the status of this game, where Snow is just getting so far ahead and so farmed up. And it's going to be very tough for them to pull this one back here. And let's see if they can continue this momentum. They have a nice little bit of CS lead middle, though on the other side, Obvious has a CS lead over his opponent. In top lane, it's not that much. Bottom lane, it's not that much in the end either. So it really is anyone's game still at this point, but with a 4-0 Jinx, a 2-0 Orianna, it's been very tough to win out these fights. Prawn still giving his all. Stack shift now done for Phantom. That's going to help him shove the lane even easier. And this has his buddy the Rune King done too, so I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how these team fights break out with Phantom there. If he's actually just going to split push the whole time, or if he actually plans to be in these fights here. But you're seeing him pretty much win out these duels pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, he's low on health, but he has his ultimate. Obviously, he has a lot of damage. Actually, wow, Prawn able to survive quite well against him. They do get the slow on top of him with the Polar Filter. The Cocoon doesn't land, but I'm not sure he's able to skip this. He does have Ghost. He's going to go down the Ignite. And even with all his items, he still gets 1v1 by Prawn alone. And gotta give him credit for that one. I didn't think he'd be able to pull that off in just such a one-sided fashion, but they do. They get another kill on him. He's now 1-4. Toronto now 2-2 with at least 2-0-1. But they might lose on this middle turret here. But they're actually going for a 2-man Baron. This could be catching completely off guard. They have the armor, they have the health. I assume they have the damage too. And they might be able to take this one for free without even being noticed. Though Prawn Bear getting knocked very low in health. Obviously needs to tank up this Baron right now. And that even needs some backup from Caitlyn. But they're still giving it their all, and they should be able to take it. Baron down below half health, down about third health. They're going to easily take this one here. And I don't even think TTD even expected it. We're only 20 minutes in. Wow. And that will be a Blade of the Rune King now done. That will be a full health Promber after that Baron. And they take it 20 minutes in, not even contested. All I needed was that one kill. They knew there's no wards around. They didn't even have sweeper's lenses, and decided to go straight for it. And now, this is actually very likely that Faculty could come back. It's not over at all with that sneaky Baron. Yeah, I mean, it was 4-0-2 Jinx. Obviously 2 kills in middle, but that Baron turns things around completely. And I wonder if is it going to be an opportunistic Baron, or is it going to be, let's make something happen off of this Baron here? And I would imagine that's going to be the case. They're going to make something happen as he does dodge the Cocoon out, but Leona is there as well as Evelyn. They're trying to bait them in. And here comes the dive on the top side. Actually, Bonfire makes his presence known. This is very dangerous. He has to escape from this, and he will be able to just run away freely here. In the meantime, though, Cedrian able to pick up a Bloodthirster now with a pickaxe. Over on the other side, a Bloodthirster, a Zeal, and a pickaxe picked up. So AD carries are starting to get relatively close in items. Riley's Crystal Scepter picked up on the side of Obvious, so looking for a little bit of control. The Death Cap not even close to being done. Not even close at all for Sigo, unfortunately. That displacement you can't really ever underestimate. Alright, so 22 minutes in, dragging up about a minute here. And it looks like that Baron just turned out to be opportunistic. It wasn't actually something that they planned to use with it. Things can always change. Pretty sure Promberry can 1v1. He actually gets a lot of damage taken on top of him. Does get the ultimate off, does survive. He actually flashes away. He's going to escape this one. He's going to survive with the kill code. He gets even a little bit more health, and they do pick up one kill. Now they're trying to run away, but Evelyn flashes and picks up the kill over onto Mountain right there. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but somehow Prawn surviving with that kill coming on Leona, gets enough health back. In the meantime, we are seeing that was a 5-on-4 fight, and Phantom is just pushing this top side now. So that fight a little bit. Well, I also didn't know where Evelyn was, but now they're gonna get punished. This turret might go down. As Trundle is just hurrying as quick as possible towards the top side, but that turret will definitely fall here. And this game, it's still very close, even though the gold is so one-sided in favor of TTD. But you saw how much Faculty had to commit to make that fight happen. And in the end, it was just a 1-for-1 trade. Alright, so dragging up in 2 seconds. And Faculty know it. They see the pink ward. They're going to pick that one off. But they need Trundle down there if they do want to have hopes of pulling this off. Nice little dodge comes in out of Elise right there. The minion slows up. Or eats the slow. And the thing is, they know Evelyn's ultimate isn't up. This could be a very good possibility for them to fight. But it'll be up soon here, and you see them forced away from this. I think is, to me, just turn, shove middle, turn and shove middle. You don't need to do dragon. All of them could just force a push on the middle, and if there's an engage coming out, you just get a nice AoE stun across them. Not to mention you have Gragas there. And they're still sticking around, they're still trying to keep them off this dragon, and they don't want to go for that turret push just yet. And both teams being very cautious. They are spotted out by wards. And still, even with that Baron buff, they're hesitant to fight, which is actually really unfortunate. They don't have the magic they need, obviously, but Sunny taking up the dragon, starting to attack it, starting to get it very low here. In the meantime, Caitlyn did rotate over towards the turret. Going to be coming down from middle, though. And imagine it's going to stop this dragon here in just a second, but now on a part in a very bad position. Mountain getting caught up, does get stunned up completely as well. Doesn't have a stun. Oh, ultimate comes in, pulls in two, gets the kill on Annie. The Gragas ultimate only used to actually get Phantom away from Cedrian right here, and they need to turn this one around. It's now a double kill comes in. And now they're forcing Promer back. Ultimate comes out of Caitlyn, not up to kill Sunny, unfortunately. And we don't have an ultimate out of Phantom anymore, though. They might be able to harass him down for a little bit here. The slow comes in from Jinx. The Oriana ball is very, very dangerous, and they force them back. So they're going to pick up Dragon. They're going to pick up 2 kills for 1, and they might even be able to push in for another turret or something like that. But a little bit of miscommunication, I would assume, out of Faculty right there, or a little bit of uncertainty to decide what to do. The Gragas ultimate can't be used offensively. It's got to be used offensively. That was so much damage not used for that fight. That could have actually turned things around. Alright, so now 25 minutes in. Only 12-6 in kills in favor of TTD. And they still have that 6,000 gold lead with the 4 turrets to 2. They've been able to pick up every single dragon so far. They're winning these fights even though Faculty had Baron, which actually really confuses me. And I imagine they're going to continue to be aggressive here. We do have a word. Going to spot out the blue being done. That should still be taken by Sigu here in just a second. Just going to have obvious run around the side just to make sure they can't steal us away. And they will pick that up here. So, what is going to be bought now? Random's Omen should be done for Prawn. The Death Cap still on the way for Sigu here against a Death Cap Void Stabbed Unthemed Unholy Grailed Orianna. That shows you how that one's going to go. Nightmare going to be feeling a little bit tanky. Stack Shiv, Last Whisper now done for Sunny. And the Zeal and Pickaxe done for Cedrian here, so... This game is really starting to get out of hand. And TTD should be able to close this out, as long as they don't make any major mistakes. They do have a decent team fight for it. They do have an Evelyn, who's really hard to spot, but it looks like right now, the Faculty can go for a push on this turret. It's already very low in life, and it will go down. Evelyn, though, ooh. Nightmare thinking about coming from the backside, will just back away. And potentially come in from this bush here. And look where Cedrian is. He's caught out of his ad position. Getting caught with the Evan ultimate. Palmer getting dove under the turret. The Super Mega Devlin comes in, gets Sigu solo and help, but he does have his ultimate available to spread them apart if he does need to. And there it comes in. And they pick up a turret for losing nothing. But now they have to be careful for a potential push. In the meantime, though, Phantom on the bomb side, pushing the turret down. He's 1-4, but he doesn't carry 214 CS. He's going to get an inhibitor turret off of this. And the rest of TTD are going to continue to push down on the middle, so not let them back away. And he might even be able to get an inhibitor off of it, but Prawn will be coming in from the side to stop it. The split push strategy, it's working out well. And Faculty can't deal with the 5-on-4 fight. And it allows Phantom to just continue to go for this. And you see random ones popped. You see Q's being used by Trundle, but he should be able to pick this one up with the help of that ultimate. And that will be an inhibitor drop. In the meantime, look what's happening on the other side of the map. Baron being picked up for TTD. They're looking to close this one out. They will get it. And all they lost was one man, and they picked up the hit off it either way. Bottom part getting very low in health. He's going to actually survive. No, he'll actually go down in the end to Obvious right there. Now it's Sigu. He's looking to go down here with the red buff. He will fall. And Sunny now looking to chase him down. Will get stopped, though, by that Pillar of Filth. And there is still minions pushing this bottom side for TTD. Sunny does get caught up, though. This would be very bad if he gets blown up completely. He's going to actually go down. Shutdown comes in. But look at these minions on the bottom side of the map. They are pushing onto this next turret. Obviously, there's no super minions there just yet, so it won't matter. As Snow picks up a kill, though, over onto Elise. They're going to continue to shove this middle lane. They're going to get the turret down. But will they get more than that? They have time. They know that Phantom's ultimate is not up. And it looks like they're going to continue to shove this one in or just back away and let them only get one turret. So Baron picked up, 2 kills picked up, and an inhibitor picked up for TTD. So they are looking very strong here to close out this game and take it into a map number 3. Alright, so 29 minutes in. We have a Spectral's Cow picked up for Sunny. Blade of the Ring King picked up for Phantom now. The Leandri's Torment picked up for Obvious. And the Death Cap finally now done for Sigu here, but a Banshee's Veil picked up for Nightmare. This game is getting really pressured on the Faculty side. They need to deal with this pressure somehow, and the bottom lane needs to be shoved out. Phantom going to continue to shove in towards this top side. The problem is, if they can't win these 3 or these 4 and 5 fights, they can't even hope to win a 5 out of 5. And Phantom's just going to continue to split push like this, going back to the top lane, getting the lane shoved into the turret. And now Primary has to go and defend against that, but I'm not sure if he can even do that anymore. Here's the last whisper. He's now done for Phantom. And he does shove him off the turret. We'll keep him away, but now he can just rotate back in. Cedric gets locked up. Gonna get Super Mega Death Rocket in his face. Gonna actually survive though. Gonna escape this one. And he should be able to fight quite well through the back of this fight here. So you do see Phantom go straight to the backside, picks up the kill on the mountain. They're unable to turn this one around. The Cocoon might actually land. No, Ornament comes out, lands on the Obvious. Look at the damage he just did straight to him here. Now Prombear forced to run away. He might go down unless he does flash it just like that. And he will escape, but at what cost? They're gonna lose this top turret. They lost one man, and they got nothing off of it. Phantom was just able to rush straight into that fight. Alright, so let's see what happens now. Hitting that 31-minute mark. Prawn shoving out that top side though, like he needs to, but red buff will be stolen away by Sunny. And there should be another turret in favor of TTD. Remember, we did see a lead like this come in for SK Prime, and they did blow it. But I'm not sure if TTD will make that same mistake here, as he did have Prawn able to hold 1v2 at least right there, as he does want to chase down Phantom. Just going to pop over the wall. And now he's in a 1-on-3 position. And now he's forced to run away. No ultimate gonna come in, it's gonna slow him up. And he will get taken down. Ultimate comes out of Gragas, does catch Phantom. He picks up the kill onto him. Gonna actually get taken down by the Ignite, and he picks up that one, but a 1 for 2. Obviously not enough in the end, and you see currently Cedrin in the base, trying to shove out those waves, as well as Sunny will be going to push on top of that. Obviously does still weigh blue, but a blue isn't going to save you in the end of things, as that will be another turret going down. And that will be TTD picking that one up here. Not to mention the bottom inhibitor on top of that here. Alright, so honestly, I'm not really sure what Faculty can do to get back in this one. I don't really think there's really anything they can do, unless there's a major mistake made on TTD's part. I mean, Phantom, he can 1v1 anyone now with that BF sword now done. Sony's picked up for Snow. And there's just not a lot of items being picked up on the side of Faculty here. Even a Mothman Morty picked up on the side of Nightmare. 604 Orianna, 516 Jinx. And that 5-2 Elise in the jungle for obvious, but with 11,000 gold lead here, 32 minutes in. It should be TTD's game to win, but they're doing it a little bit slow. But doing it nonetheless. I guess all that really matters in the end is a secured victory. About 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining on that Baron. That's got to be what TTD are waiting for. No point to rush into a victory. They have the bomb inhibitor down. They've been able to push all the outer turrets. They currently have 7-4 in that area. And I just want to make sure to secure this win, not let it slip away like SK did. And Cedrin taking a lot of damage right there. Doesn't have any mount resist, but he does have that Last Whisper finally done with that Phantom Dancer. To be honest, I mean, if he gets hit with one combo by Orianna, he's dead. That's what it comes down to, and he's got to be very careful with his position, not to mention worry about Leona, worry about a Tryndamere and an Evelynn in his face. He's going to have a very damn difficult time here on Phantom. Just going straight for the turret. Actually taking quite a bit from Chanda right there, to be honest. But he will just run away. And probably continue to split push while that bottom wave does continue to push in with the Supermans. And we can look at the next turret right now. It's being attacked up here. It's pretty much do or die time as Phantom does get caught up by Prawn though. He's going to be forced to run away from this one. Does get ignited up, does get the ultimate popped, and this might be the engage that they were finally looking for. The ultimate comes out of mountain, suns up 3. Phantom going to get over the wall though, and will survive that one. But this is, in Faculty's time to fight. This is the perfect moment. Prawn still chasing down Bonaparte. Phantom going to be coming back over the wall. No, just going to slow him up, forcing it back away. And that was the moment for them to shine. They had Tryndamere's ultimate down. They had Leona out of position. They had Prawn going just head to tail on them. Superman Deathmark comes in. Oh, West kills Mountain. And now they're going to have to go back and heal, which allows Phantom to go back and heal towards the top side. It allows Bonaparte to just wait in middle. Baron 8 seconds away. Now Cedrin getting low for that little bit of harass that Jinx able to play out to him. And TTD, I wonder if they're going to keep the aggression or just go back for Baron here. And I imagine Baron would be the right call right now. We do have Annie returning back to lane. Gragas able to clear out the waves, and the thing is, they need to deal with that bottom lane. The waves are shoving up with the super minis. They need some sort of response there, but they have to also stop this Baron at the same time, and it looks like they will just give this Baron away for free here and try to fight up against the Baron. Oh, the stun trying to come out of Mountain as he forces the flash out of Snow, but doesn't land it. So a flashless Orianna makes it so much easier to kill, and that will be the third Baron of the game. This time going over to P. TTD. I have no idea where P came from. Alright, so Sojourn going to shove out that bottom lane. And you can take a look at items yet again here. I mean, it's still just consistently in their favor. Yeah, Fan Dancer. If you look at the chat history, you look at the Fan Dancer, look at the Spirit Visage. Yeah, they picked up 2 items, but the rest of it completely around them are all red. And so TTD able to pick up just too many more. CS lead, it's in favor in the bottom lane of Faculty. Top lane, completely in favor of TTD. The mid lane in favor of TTD as well. They're just winning on all fronts right now, but they're having a tough time closing the game out. They're trying to work it slow. They're trying to work it with the help of the Superman's bottom, but that inhibitor is now up. And let's see if there's any more Supermans alive. No, there are not, so they're going to have to go in for a push. They're going to have to split push one man down there, which will most likely be Phantom, if they want to take that one for free. Right now, Faculty are just looking for that one fight they need. This is the kind of the point they were at versus SK Prime, where they won 1 or 2 team fights, and that's where they really came back from. That's where they powered it home. But they don't have an Orianna this time. And there's a Tryndamere that's ridiculously fed over on the other team right now. Alright, so they will back away. And Tryndamere going to push bottom. And right now, Prawn, he actually can 1v1 him. Okay, maybe not anymore. He's going to force to use the ultimate on top of him with the Blade of the Ring King. He's still getting chunked down here, but here comes the Cocoon coming around to Phantom. He gets very low in health. Prawn, he's going to try to stay in, try to hover in and out of the fight. Will he get taken out? He actually will fall here, and Phantom will finally drop, though. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but he could have survived if he just didn't commit for that fight a little bit too much here. And now the rest of the Faculty forced to back up. Mount gets caught by the Zenith Blade, gets locked down by Leona, and that is a dead Annie almost instantly. This is going to be TTD picking up an inhibitor turret, picking up an inhibitor off of that as well, and they can probably rotate down towards that bottom one on top of that now and finish things off. Cedric getting taken down. 1v1 against Sunny right there. The Q, it's going to land, but it's just not enough damage. He's going to escape this one. That should be, like I said before, the second inhibitor, potentially just the game right now, as Sunny dodging so many skill shots thrown his way. Bottom inhibitor will fall, and they will lock down that 2 inhibitor advantage now, but it's pretty much their game to win. We're seeing Cedric try to push them back, trying to force them off of it, but it will fall down. They're unable to hold on to those 2 inhibitors. So now with 2 waves of super minions coming at him, TTD able to just back away and buy up. There truly is no coming back for Faculty here, unless there's just a major mistake on the side of TTD here. Alright, so we are 38 minutes in now. We are currently down 1 map. And it looks like this will be the moment for them to take it into map number 3. Actually, I think one of our only 3 mappers. And we'll pick up another dragon here. I think that's like their 4th or 5th of the game. Gonna go back, gonna go buy up. And they gotta be going for the final push now. Cedric, unfortunately, can't push out past his base to shove the lanes out. I'm just tanking up. Taking up those Supermans. Another Chain Vest, though. I assume that one's going to be going for a Thorn Mail. But you look at Phantom. Affinity Edge done. Maybe another Pickaxe. I'm not even sure what that's even going for right now. Maybe a Hydra, if anything. But Prawn, he's scared. He can't deal with Phantom 1v1. I don't think anyone can deal with Phantom 1v1 anymore. He just hurts too much and doesn't have the armor that he needs. And Monopart, tanky beast, has almost Random's almost done with that Banshee's Veil. We'll go over at Jinx. Affinity Edge done too. Even has a defensive item. And here comes Phantom off on the side. He's looking for the fight. All they do is just stall right now. They don't really need to go straight head to head. And Prawn going straight for Bonaparte here with the ultimate. He's going to be really tanky really quickly, but you see the ultimate coming out. Jinx picks up a kill. That is Annie going down, and now Trundle being forced to run away. The turret finally just fall here. Tryndamere pushed into the back lines of the team, looking for the fight that he wants. And he's going to get taken out here in just a second. But it is a 1-for-3 trade. Now a 1-4. And Sedrian, last man standing, he's going to go down. He's going to go under the turret. He's going to fall. And that will be TTD picking up the win, take it to map number 3 here, and making things up all even. Look at scores, 5-8 and 3 for Phantom. He had a very tough laning phase, getting ganked constantly by 3-0-10 Evelyn, a 7-0-9 Oriana, 8-1-8 Jinx, a 1-4-15 Leona. It was just too easy for him in the end. They were able to close that one out, even with that sneaky Baron coming out of Faculty, you know, I think it was like 20 minutes exactly into the game. Well, that means we're going to go a little bit of a break, guys. When we come back, though, we will have map number 3 between Faculty and TTD. Who's going to end up being the victor and winning their qualifiers, and who will be the losers, but we'll still actually get into the playoffs anyways. We'll find out in just a few.